Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Bloom Force Healing Podcast. This is episode number 708, if I remember correctly, and lovely pinkish color is today's theme. It's completely accidental. I didn't plan for it, so it is what it is. 708 days since this blog and podcast started, so the whole project is ongoing for 708 consecutive days without a single day off, which I'm really proud of. I mentioned that a couple of times before, and I can't wait to mark that lovely second anniversary of this project, because I still can't believe that I was able to sustain and maintain something like that for a long while. And don't get me wrong, I probably do a lot of things that happen in my life and are routines for much longer, but anything that I was starting before was very difficult to maintain. And I was good in challenges, and I think that many people are. We have different different characters, different four horsemen of apocalypse passed by. Apologies for that. Four great guys that we used to have as a clients from time to time. Well, we do have from time to time. They went on a walk now, and they just greeted me. Back to the topic. So this is still amazing to know that besides the things that I do automatically, or habits that tend to just establish themselves because they are handy, beside that I was able to do something very consciously. And I was expecting it to be very difficult. Not saying that it was easy, but forcing myself to do something every single day without day off or cheat day is one thing, but writing a blog requires time and effort, and you need to dedicate some time, sit in some quiet space and write something. Recording the video is a little bit different. I'm not sure if the word easier is right, but at least it's something that you record, you can repeat, you can then slice and dice and whatever, and just stitch together. If you want to edit it, I edit very little. Sometimes there are episodes where something is disrupting me and distracting and whatever, and then I need to edit it a bit and kind of stitch the things together, or I just mumble too much and diverge from topics, and the episode becomes like 20-30 minutes instead of 15 maybe, or 10. Then obviously I will cut off things that I don't think will be interesting for you guys, and basically just leave the rest. So this is a bit easier in terms of recording and just uploading and publishing, because many times I'm able to record the episode in one go and just upload it and it's done, while the blog post requires typing, and you need to think what you're writing, then you need to make sure that everything is in order, and then you can publish it. So it's a bit more effort, I think. But yeah, so far, this is my accountability tool, but at the same time I've built a certain kind of way and community around it, that it's kind of double benefit for me. And I hope that some of those episodes where I share my thoughts or something interesting are also of benefits to you guys. It's great to have I think 55 or so subscribers with the blogs on WordPress itself, which is amazing. It's not like the regular kind of just like and subscribe thing on the big platforms. WordPress is a bit limited, and whoever is signing up usually has a blog or website themselves on WordPress. So I think there's more it's more difficult to get people to subscribe to you, and they really need to be genuinely interested in reading or watching you. Well, watching, because I combine the project, the blog and the podcast itself. So yeah, and then YouTube, I also use the native YouTube ads, I think 4 times. In the meantime, I was using some short videos, added some kind of more relaxed, funny videos to my channel, just beside the long format videos, and I was able to build so far, I think, over 11,000 subscribers. Of course, these are different type of subscribers. Some people use the word the different quality of subscribers, but I don't like that, because it implies that for some reason one medium has subscribers that are better than the others, and obviously that's just wrong in itself. But there is definitely different quality to the way people consume those platforms, those subscribers. So subscribers from YouTube have much easier way to subscribe and unsubscribe, and kind of they consume a lot of, it's just natural to subscribe and unsubscribe on YouTube. It's natural to consume and switch in between the different content videos, while in WordPress somebody needs to be dedicated to what they do and create their own content, so they consume other contents more consciously, I believe. And I think if somebody with the blog or with the website that is already writing subscribes to blog like myself or somebody else, it is more of a conscious choice than just, oh, I like it, I might want more of that content later. It's a bit different. Not better, not worse, but different. And of course in many ways better, for the fact that this is more genuine, or more kind of I don't know, dedicated type of subscriber. But the disadvantage is it's very hard to convince the blog owner to subscribe to other content, because it's not just YouTube. Like, if you subscribe to YouTube or a YouTube channel or Facebook or Instagram page, they only kind of bother you on the wall or on the feed within that medium. While in the WordPress scenario, people that subscribe to you, they subscribe to email notifications, so they are bothered outside of the medium that they subscribed to your content. So they receive effectively the email with notification that you created new content, which might be spammy, and I understand why people don't subscribe as much as on the other websites. So that was enough for introduction, and I did it on purpose because there's not much to update you on today, because I do the back blogging or back podcasting or back journaling. So I update you about day-to-day life, and because it's Monday, update today is about the day before, which is Sunday, and the end of the week. The day itself was pretty straightforward. we were planning on doing standard 3 stages of a day. So kind of beginning, which is usually morning deploy of the sauna, then we do kind of middle break, we do our lunch, we do our stuff, whatever we want, eventually like some hike, maybe some trip, and then in the evening we do the evening deploy of sauna. And yesterday was a bit different, Sunday, because in most cases we do all these things on Sundays, while we started with a morning deploy, and it was great because we had a lot of we had bookings, and we had a lot of people coming in, and one of them was a private booking for the whole sauna for 1 hour, 6 people. It was great and lovely people. Weather was terrible. It was so miserable. I don't remember weather that bad in terms of winds, lashing rain, even temperature. Well, temperature wasn't that bad, but still, you know, with wind and rain, it was very far from pleasant, and I was soaking wet straight away when I came out and started the sauna deploy. So it was definitely something not as pleasant as I was expecting, but it paid back in revenue, and eventually what we were expecting, we were really afraid that we might get the worst week so far since we started operating every day, or the whole week. And it was like that until Friday, I believe, and Saturday was a bit better, Friday was okay, and Sunday morning was pretty good. So overall we ended up having not as bad week, and we crossed the revenue of what we were expecting by about 20 or 30%, which is great because it kind of lifted us up. It made us more aware and understanding that this business is different, and while every business tends to have better or worse days, it's very hard to get pattern here until you build up some specific kind of contracts or agreements, deals with certain clubs or regular groups of people that will be coming on specific days and hours or at specific times. This is so random at the moment, but at least when we count from Monday to Sunday, it looks very good overall. So for that reason, we so the morning deploy was just myself. Elizabeth and Julian, they stayed at home. I extended morning stay up until 3:30 p.m. I was about around 4 p.m. at home, which was well above what we usually do. So I kind of extended by 3 hours what we normally do, 3.5 hours. And for that reason, when we ate dinner, we decided that we are too tired to deploy for the evening, and I was meant to go for the evening just because there was some booking waiting for us, so there was pre-booked space, but these people canceled because there was some sudden thing that happened to one of the people, and they couldn't enjoy the sauna, so there was a cancellation, and that enabled us to make decision to just end up the week and close it off, and it was great. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Thank you very much for being here with me, and listening to me or reading the blog. It means a lot to me, because it's great to have accountability tool that actually has audience behind it. So once again, very much thank you for that. I hope you have a great rest of the day, afternoon or evening, wherever you are. Stay tuned, and see you again tomorrow.